$1 million, 500,000 from subscriptions, right? From subscribers. She got 26,000 tips, and the messages 486,000. Wow. Hey guys, how you doing? Today we'll be reacting to the Lil Tay situation is disturbing by Jamari. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I've been hearing about the talk about Lil Tay. I actually didn't know who this was way before until I saw how much talk has been going around about this person. And I decided that we have to react to this video because there's a lot of people talking about it. And it's also important that we know what's up, right?
It's always been a mystery online. For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Lil Tay who went viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters.
Yo! This girl got a sharp mouth. Dang.
This piece is bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. This
Wow.
My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my closet. Everything here will be designer. Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Now, eventually, it would leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things. Leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things.
I mean, because obviously, I can tell it's not how to just talk about this thing, right? A kid cannot just come up and then say nonsense like this because kids are innocent. So many, personally, I think it's grown adults that encourage us to say these things and knows that if she says these things, you'll make people talk about her, right? That's what they want to do.
Oh, wait. Go back.
Oh, it's even our brother. It's our brother that tells her what to do. Wow. Terrible brother.
You could say no, you broke ass bitch.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
Redo. You need to be more ignorant. You have to be oh, Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
That is whenever...
It's the... Even look at the way she said, what do I say? That's the innocent version. That's the kid version.
What do I say?
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain, and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse.
I'm surprised that the parents actually allowed the brother to do this to her. Probably the parents saw the amount of bank that the brother's bringing in with her, and they were like, oh, you can keep going on, that's okay. But still, it's messed up.
I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of a moot point at this time. Then 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout, where she and her brother literally faked their own deaths to try and create some buzz around.
They faked their own death? Actually, no, I used the wrong sound. Yes. I feel like you gotta be desperate, seriously desperate, to have actually faked your death, because what are you trying to do? Because again, if you're faking your death and you're looking for clouds, yes, you gotta just resurrect, right? You gotta come back and be like, hey, we were just faking our death, and that's what makes people look at you like, what's wrong with you?
On the Lil Tay brand.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope and who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently, she would then return to her flexing, shit-talking ways.
Yeah, they got hacked. Yeah, I mean, shit. We know what you guys are doing.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GOAT is back. 5
years, and I'm still the youngest one out. You know, hating ass bitches were hit on me when I was 9 years old. Talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me. So stop. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up, and you didn't.
She also spent time saying how her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting man-looking-for-woman ads on Craigslist, feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear undersized clothing, and that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated by CPS due to her horrible living conditions. And I guess that was her explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting nature.
I actually don't know anything about this person. I mean, if she was chasing clouds, I mean, I probably would have heard of her before, but I'm actually like hearing about her for the first time. This is crazy.
Of our current society. And these tweets have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS.
Okay.
I screen grabbed them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. And so this entire situation kind of came across my radar when I saw this tweet.
This is a reminder that if you are going to be somebody that's going to be famous, and here's the thing, you never know what the future has. You got to watch the way you make tweets because everybody's watching. Especially when you get a little bit of fame, everybody's watching the kind of tweets you're dropping. And they would use it to hunt you. They would definitely use it to hunt you later. I mean, look at this dude now. He has content now because of the old tweets that got deleted. He has content now he's going to show us, right?
If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF.
This was July. Wait. This was July 2025. What are we talking about? Yo, 1.3 million views? Okay.
And I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now were thinking, well, how old is Lil Tay? It seemed like just a couple years ago, she was a very small girl. Well, as it turns out, time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday. It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout as
Is this?
the Catch Me Outside Bad Barbie girl.
Okay, this is Bad Bunny. I don't know these people, so I'm still learning shit.
Who was also teasing a pay-for-play link on the days leading up to when she would be legal age to do
But
it.
I remember this. I remember the story of like how she made so much money when she turned 18.
You recently started an OnlyFans account, correct? Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
This was also her bio this time, where she says, should I drop the link on my 18th birthday, June 29th? Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor of Sabrina Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone magazine. And she's once again asking, should I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th? And so she would pretty much continue with her ad campaign.
She kind of knew that the dudes in the internet are weird as hell, and she kept on milking that thing. She knows that there's some weird ass dude on the internet.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every mail has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys. Anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated.
Seriously investigated. They need to actually seriously be investigated. Like, what the hell? This is crazy. Actually.
By the FBI. She would then run a poll asking this same question, and 2/3 of the people said, don't drop that link, don't ruin the rest of your life. Because honestly, once you go down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's going to be very hard to get respect in other realms of your life. Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa, who spent time believe only a couple of months in the corn industry, and she's noted multiple times how it completely destroyed her from a mental standpoint, and also really limited her future career opportunities. And then she's just saying shit that has no correlation. So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole behavior would actually get her account suspended for around a week. But on Elon's Twitter, nothing is really forever, so she would find her way back to all the sick fucks. She would follow this up by saying, I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs? And to me, it's just so ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up. And then the very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit,
she needs the money. Why we act like we don't know this? She needs the money. She wasn't making money. That's why she's always been chasing the clouds.
she's taking that dirty money, baby.
You already know what the f going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch.
There's some grown men, right, that like it when a lady talks like this to them, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting and annoying. And I can tell, you can tell she knows that there's some grown men that would pay for this kind of treatment and behavior, and to see her, which is unfortunate that this little girl already knows about this.
And I just have the feeling that no one in her life is actually trying to stop her from doing this. But I would say that most sensible people would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision the very second that you can. Especially where she has other, like, modern-day avenues such as streaming where she can still make money. And I actually have the feeling that her loser brother is still the one behind this entire fiasco. Just look at what he said. This was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind, guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking link?
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since.
You know, if you understand how social media works, you understand that these kind of sins are like planned. They are ready to, like, you know, make the world know what the OnlyFans link is or what the link. Basically, you just want to make sure everybody knows so that they can get more customers, and they will get customers from the way she actually is talking. And you can tell because the brother understands social media.
2023 and even 2018. By now.
Bro, what in the?
She really said everyone who's been waiting since 2018, which was, if I'm doing the math correctly, 7 years ago. You know, when she was 11 years old. I don't know, I just can't help but lose a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
By now.
Bro, what in the Americanized capitalistic shit is this?
Capital? What? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're.
She's on, is that Instagram or TikTok live? Wow. And then you can see the people are still giving her gifts and stuff like that. You already know.
Bro, you're mad that no agency came to you before your 18th birthday and said, hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some capping ass bullshit. No one offered her $40 million to drop a link. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her sick fuck of a brother wasn't the one recording the content.
That's a flex? That's a flex. It's not
I think 30
getting good
M's
grades,
flex.
contributing something to society?
I get good grades from school.
Yo!
Dead ass?
Bro, get the
Are we dead ass?
And even this scene where the brother is like taking the phone, you can tell this is something that will make people talk about the live or the stream or whatever. Because this is how social media works. Like, you have to talk about the negative or make something that people will talk about. But you can obviously tell they're chasing clouds. And sometimes the internet likes to just eat it up like that.
Link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Get off of live.
She then would go on to say, I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01 on my 18th birthday. And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says corn star in training. I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people, like, get off on this type of thing. Like, they want to see the girl's birth certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18.
I don't know. Me personally, I'm going to say, I think after the link comes out, after she's made the money she's made, everyone's probably going to forget about her. Everyone's probably just going to forget about her. And this kind of thing is obvious. That's why it doesn't make sense why people do. Of course, you make a lot of money if you can, but, like, after that, you're done. Except you know how to do marketing yourself.
They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is just so PDF coded, where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I don't care if it's technically legal, This is just a disgusting thing for not only her to do, but obviously for everyone who goes and subscribes to this or looks forward to this type of thing. To me, it's like you were just so unbelievably down bad, and you need to end up on some sort of list because you're just playing on such a slippery slope. But apparently, guys aren't crazy.
These subscribers to the Lil Tay, they should just bring out the names of all of them so we know who is who. We know which dude is clicking and waiting for 18 years old to become legal to watch that OnlyFans. This is crazy.
One, because she says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours. $1 million, Lil Tay just...
$1 million in 3 hours. Wow. Tell that to the 100 people who have in it. Wow. I mean, looking at the numbers of views on even the tweets, I think she could actually like make $1 million off OnlyFans. Because it's like, how many people actually... Wow.
Broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to like be proud of. There's like a sense of accomplishment. And in the modern day, there's also this sense like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million. While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills. They don't even have a place to live. They can barely afford the groceries. And then she just has life on easy mode. And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours.
Oh, jokes aside, she's actually not. Wait. Subscription. I don't know how OnlyFans stream. Okay. I don't know how OnlyFans work, but wow.
And she shared.
Wow. Okay. We have a better look. 1 million in total. She got 511,000. Wow. Wait. Hold on. $1 million. 500,000 from subscriptions, right? From subscribers. She got 26,000 tips, and in messages, 486,000. Wow, we as a society, we are fucked.
There's these alleged numbers where she got around $500,000 from personal messages, $26,000 in tips, and $500,000 in subscription.
What if this is all fake? What if this I mean, it's for somebody that faked that death, this could also just be fake, right? But looking at the numbers of people that were interacting with tweets, I won't be surprised if this is real. Scary though.
Totaling to over $1 million in the first 3 hours. So yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw with Bad Baby a couple years back. I do think that she was even more successful in her 18th birthday OF venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, I don't know, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who is slimy as fuck to me. If some of you will disagree with me, I don't...
No, we're not disagreeing. We are not disagreeing. We are agreeing. Perfect. We are agreeing with the statement. It is disgusting.
No, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who was exploited in their early childhood and taught all these bad lessons about life and money and flexing on people and looking down on others, has now chose to in turn exploit herself the very first chance that she gets. I also don't think that social platforms should be okay with hosting this type of message, especially if someone's trying to do this thing when they're still like 17 years old. I don't get why you would allow them to promote themselves in that way on your platform, because a lot of these tweets, they aren't going viral.
OnlyFans, I mean, they are making money too, but I don't know if this was what they intended to do in the first place. This is actually crazy.
Because people are actually sharing them. They're going viral because the new Twitter algorithm literally just chooses to put them on people's profile. All of these have like millions upon millions of impressions. I don't know, I just hope that none of y'all out there are subscribing to this type of shit. I mean, to me, it's like one of those things, like you never have a second thought as you're entering your credit card.
Like, why would you subscribe? I don't know what to say. It's not like that. It's not. I don't know what to say, but it's kind of crazy that why would you subscribe to this kind of thing?
Our debit card information. You never have like post-nut clarity and think, wow, I need to reassess my life. Why am I paying for this? I don't know, it's getting weird out here, guys, but thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all's opinions are down below.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Let me know what to react to next. That's probably less disgusting. And I'll see you guys next time. Signing out. Take care.